Hi, friends. It's Sanam, and I have Hilary, Belle Cantone here today, and I'm so excited because she is the expert when it comes to 1031 exchanges. And so she's going to share with us what they're all about. So, Hilary, what exactly is a 1031 exchange?
A 1031 exchange is, it actually got its name from 1031 section code from the Internal Revenue Service. And what it does, it helps investors avoid paying capital gains on houses, investment properties that they're selling.
Awesome. Because who wants to pay any more taxes than we have
I know,
to?
right? Exactly.
Yeah. Wonderful. And what are some of the parameters that surround a 1031 exchange?
So there's a few different things that you'd have to worry about. And the first one is after you sell your investment property, you have 45 days to identify up to 3 properties.
Oh, so I'm not just limited to one.
Nope. You can pick 3 properties.
Okay.
And after you identify them, you have 180 days to close on one of those properties.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
What if I want to close on 2 of those properties?
Well, you'd have to do actually 2 different exchanges because you can only do 1 exchange per property.
Okay.
Per investment property.
That's
so what you would do is you would hire like a qualified intermediary company.
Okay.
And they would hold your proceeds from the sale of the investment property, and then they would hold it until you actually closed on that new property.
Okay.
So you can't touch the money.
So I'm not investing it or taking it to the casino, putting it all on black.
No, it just has to get held in like the escrow account.
Okay.
And they use it to purchase that new property for you.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. So if I'm a new investor, like, can I still partake in this? Who is this program for?
Yeah, so anyone that wants to sell investment property.
Okay.
That's who it would work out, benefits them extremely. And then they would just have to reinvest that money.
Okay. What if it, okay. No, that's awesome. And then all the players involved. So you mentioned an intermediary company. What's that?
Okay, so you have to be a qualified intermediary company. And what they do is you enter into contract with them, which I can help with since I'm really familiar and have a lot of knowledge about that. And what you would do is you enter into contract with them and they hold your money. So that's why you want a qualified company.
So I can't just open up my own escrow account.
No, they have to. And what they do is they hold it, and then you actually you actually have your attorney involved too.
Okay.
And they would go over the contract with you as well and make sure that you're comfortable with the intermediary company. So their fees are different. The intermediary companies, they can run from $1,000 to maybe $2,000.
Wow.
Yeah. But it will save you.
I was just going to say the tax savings.
Yes.
Yeah, they must be worth it, I imagine. Yeah,
exactly.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So what happens if I don't close on a property in 180 days? Or what happens if I pick 3 properties, but for whatever reasons they don't come together and I find another property?
Yeah, so you have to actually pick 3 properties. You have to identify those 3 properties within that 45 days. If you can't do
within 45 days from when I close on my current investment?
When you close on the current investment, yes. Okay. And if you can't identify those 3 properties, then the exchange fails.
Oh.
Yeah. And then if you can't close within that 180 days of that one property that you picked from the 3, then the exchange fails too. And the company just provides you the money back, and then you'd have to speak to your tax advisor again in regards to the capital gains.
That's why, I think it's really important. That actually drives home the fact of why you need a realtor who's really savvy and seasoned in all these things.
Right.
You can help avoid pitfalls. I know we've experienced closing delays because of title hiccups.
Right.
So by picking somebody like yourself, you can help avoid some of those pitfalls. And, who wants to miss a deadline by even a day?
Right. And get charged with capital gains after all that work that you've been doing.
Would the intermediary company still charge even if you miss your deadline?
No, they refund your money back.
Okay. Oh, well, at least you don't get hit twice.
Right. But you still lose the opportunity to reinvest that money. Yeah, that's it. That was your one shot.
That's a shame.
Right.
Very good. Are people who utilize the 1031 exchange, are they able to actually take out a mortgage, or does it have to be cash?
No, absolutely. You can take out a mortgage. So what happens is you would provide your closing disclosure to the the new company
Yeah.
and your loan officer
Sure.
and show that the money that you had on the investment property was going directly to the intermediary company.
Okay.
And you would use those funds, and the loan officer would be reviewing that, use those funds to directly use for your new investment.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's the way. And if it was a cash deal
Yeah.
and you didn't need all the funds,
No.
then the intermediary company returns that money back to you.
Okay.
And would the money have capital gains? You'd have to speak to like a tax advisor on that if there was a balance left over.
Okay.
But
so, in picking a real estate professional in Hartford County, there's over 4,000 and more are coming in the industry every
Right.
day. For somebody who is an investor or looking to get into investing, where do they go? Like, how do they know what to do? Obviously, you are a very qualified candidate. How long have you been doing all this?
So probably about like 20 to 25 years.
20 to 25 years.
Commercial and residential real estate.
That's exciting.
Yeah, and specializing in like the 1031 exchanges.
Yeah, so I know if I was investing in property, you're the person I would definitely want to hire. And you had mentioned to me earlier before we actually got on live that the rules change all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
There are rules that are changing all the time. And so you'd always want to speak to a tax advisor,
Okay.
In regards to updating the rules. But there is, a little hint we can give you.
But you're going to have to call her
Yes.
for the goodies.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hilary, thank you so much for your time today and for helping educate
Thanks.
all of our watchers. If you like what you saw and you'd like more information, definitely reach out to Hilary.
Thank you.
Yes, and we're happy to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.